Customer satisfaction is a tricky variable, as it's the most volatile metric in assessing a car's quality. What is satisfying to you may not be for me and vice versa, but that's all right. I mean, I won't really change your opinion of a certain car unless it's actually needed. But over the years, certain vehicles have frequently popped up on customer satisfaction surveys. This kind of consistency means only one thing, and that these rides are actually good. Hello everyone, this is Ted from CarlandTV. Get in the front seat as I name the most satisfying cars to own and maintain, according to Consumer Reports. You see, I have my own opinion, so I want to give a list coming from a source that at least many of you trust. By the way, this ranking you're about to see is as recent as this year. Before I start, I would really appreciate it if you would push those buttons below, the subscribe button, the notification bell, all of them. I do not require you to do so, but you would make me smile and push me to give you more valuable car-related content on your screen. Now buckle up, and let's get back to the video. BMW X5. The first car that popped into this list was the BMW X5. According to the Consumer Reports, this pricey SUV got an 85% satisfaction rating from its owners, and this clearly indicates its premium ride quality. Right now, the X5 is one of BMW's best-selling models, and this says a lot about its overall viability as a practical yet upscale mode of transport. But I do have to agree that the driving verve of modern BMW cars, including the X5, has slightly lost its verve. If what they say is true, this has something to do with BMW prioritizing luxury and tech over performance. But by all means, this doesn't mean that its driving demeanor is forgettable. Proof of this is that the X5 is available in different powertrains. For example, the 2025 model of this midsize SUV is available in turbo inline-6, twin-turbo V8, and plug-in hybrid. They all provide sufficient power to ensure that the X5 is a capable, reliable, and fuel-savvy ride, though it's not as plush as some of its rivals, such as the GV80. But definitely, this one appeals to me with its solid tech offerings, such as its top-of-the-line infotainment system and handsome dash display. From a maintenance and ownership perspective, the BMW X5 stands out for its reliability and comprehensive warranty coverage, which includes a 4-year 50,000-mile basic warranty and a 3-year 36,000-mile maintenance program. The reasonable cost of ownership of the X5 is perhaps one of the reasons why its owners are pretty much down to keep the car for the long haul. Lexus NX Hybrid. While Toyota's reliability is popular and uncontested, only one Lexus made it to the top 10 of Consumer Reports' customer satisfaction ranking, and this one doesn't even carry the Toyota nameplate. Instead, what we have here is the Lexus NX Hybrid, which has a satisfaction score of 87%. The NX Hybrid attracts the market with a plush and comfortable interior, which is a given, thanks to its luxury treatment. The way it rides the road is very composed and reliable, something that even the most stern Lexus critic can't dispute. By the way, there's only one hybrid model for the NX, and that is the NX350h. The NX250 and NX350 are both gas models, while the NX450h Plus is a plug-in hybrid. While it's true that there are a lot of hybrid SUVs today, I mean, most car manufacturers already offer hybrid versions for their production cars, one cannot simply downplay a Lexus hybrid. After all, its parent company, Toyota, is the creator of the Prius, which we often see as one of the top-tier hybrid cars today. The NX350 has an all-wheel drive standard, so buyers no longer have to worry about paying extra to get all 4 wheels running. This one pairs 2 electric motors with the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder, and this power plant is capable of maxing up to 240 horsepower. Aside from its reliability and powerful engine options, the Lexus NX has a stylish and comfortable cabin. It's a cozy option for daily transport, but it has little to no trade-offs when it comes to its functionality. Those who currently own an NX Hybrid are pretty much satisfied with what this small SUV offers, and if the chance allows them, they might even consider buying one again. Rivian R1T. The Rivian R1T isn't always mentioned in the best cars conversation, but those who have driven it and currently own one know that this thing is more than just good. It's actually superb. That's why it's not surprising that it received a high customer satisfaction rating, as confirmed by Consumer Reports. It acquired an 88% satisfaction score, which is higher than I had expected. So, what does the R1T have to offer that makes it a darling among truck lovers? Well, the Rivian R1T is among the few trucks out there that pack some muscles but are never rowdy. Both the interior and exterior have rugged designs, but overall, they still have a touch of class that you would expect from its price. Speaking of, the R1T averages $71,000 to $94,000, so it's not really for everyone. But if you have the bucks, I seriously encourage you to check this one out. The R1T has a quad-motor setup that exudes sufficient power, acceleration, and handling. The vehicle's electric powertrain offers smooth and responsive performance. Plus, if you equip it with its largest battery, its estimated range is about 350 to 400 miles, according to EPA estimates. Admittedly, its regenerative braking system is a bit jarring, especially if you are new to such tech. But once adjusted, this brake system enables the R1T to display a dynamic and efficient driving experience. Combine these feats with its advanced features, comfortable interior, and superior, and you have a truck that many can't resist. Mazda MX-5. The Mazda MX-5 ties with the Rivian R1T when it comes to customer satisfaction rating. According to Consumer Reports data, it also got a solid 88% satisfaction score, which is pretty much a testament to how beloved this car is. Unlike the R1T, the MX-5 is a small car. But it's not just a car, it's a certified sports car. Despite its diminutive size, the impression it leaves to its users is certainly big. What it usually offers is a finely tuned chassis and a light structure, allowing this vehicle to thrill its drivers on any given track. This is a surprise, considering that it only has a single engine and that one outputs a meager 181 horsepower for its 2024 model. Fortunately, the way it revs is as good as advertised, and perhaps this is why it became a road icon. The MX-5 also includes a 6-speed manual transmission, which completes its athletic and agile driving verve. Well, we all know that we can't have all the good things in life, right? That comes true with the Miata. While it is a fun and exciting ride, its everyday practicality remains an issue. The cabin is not big, and its trunk is too small for hauling cargo. I guess you would only want it if you want an extra adrenaline boost, similar to the next one on this list. Chevrolet Corvette. Believe it or not, the car that got the highest customer satisfaction rating from Consumer Reports is none other than the Corvette. On the flip side, I think this isn't something surprising, considering that most drivers have dreamt of driving a Corvette, even if they don't know what a Corvette is all about. In the 2024 Customer Satisfaction Survey of CR, this particular car got a 93% rating, which is downright impressive. A Corvette is generally priced at $68,000, and it can be as expensive as $130,000 for select trims and configurations. So, while it's expensive, a lot of people are still aiming to bring home a Corvette in their garage. But why? For starters, the Corvette is never a boring drive. It is a high-performance vehicle that can blitz 0 to 60 as fast as under 3 seconds. This kind of thrill is never offered by the majority of the cars that are produced right now. Moreover, the Corvette is not just a flashy car. I can vouch for its reliability, which the car has maintained throughout 8 stellar generations. It's not entirely perfect, but Consumer Reports noted that its reliability concerns aren't as grave as those of other high-performance cars. This ensures that the car has a reasonable cost of ownership, which ultimately balances out its expensive sticker price. In the grand scheme, I think the Corvette's resale value, popularity, and drive quality are the ones that gravitate people the most to buy and own one. And that completes this list. Thanks for sticking to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share buttons. I know it's a chore, but it helps the channel a lot. Until next time, drive safely.